Public speaking with social anxiety. Tips that work. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm seriously glad you clicked on this video because today we're tackling one of the most common yet nerve-wracking challenges out there. Public speaking when you have social anxiety. If your stomach flips, your voice shakes, and your brain straight up abandons you the second you even think about talking in front of people, you're not alone. I've been in your shoes, standing in front of a room full of people, completely blanking out, just wishing the floor would open up and swallow me whole. But here's the good news. With the right tools, you can absolutely get better at it. And no, you don't have to turn into a fearless extrovert overnight. Let's start by getting really honest about what social anxiety feels like. Because if you've never experienced it, it's hard to explain. Social anxiety isn't just being a little shy or nervous before a big talk. It's this deep-rooted fear of being judged, humiliated, or even just seen. When you're asked to speak in public, your brain kicks into panic mode. Heart pounding, hands sweating, voice trembling, mind completely blank. And then there's the overthinking afterward. Did I sound stupid? Did I talk too fast? Did I say something weird? Sound familiar? Trust me, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. These responses are real and they're intense, but they can be managed. So let's talk about tip number 1. Prepare. But don't become obsessed with preparation. I know this sounds backwards, but hear me out. A lot of people with social anxiety try to overcompensate by preparing way too much, thinking that if they memorize every single word, they'll somehow feel more in control. But what actually happens is that the pressure builds. If you forget one line, your brain goes into meltdown mode. Instead, focus on clarity, not perfection. Outline your key points with bullet points, not a full script. Practice a few times out loud, ideally to a friend, mirror, or your cat, whoever will listen. Let your delivery be natural, not robotic. Public speaking isn't a performance. It's a conversation. Next up, tip number 2. Start small, build slow. You don't need to dive straight into delivering a speech in front of a huge audience. That's like going from couch potato to Olympic sprinter in one day. No thank you. Start with safe, supportive environments. Try speaking up in a team meeting, answering a question in class, or giving a toast at a small family dinner. These lower pressure situations give your brain a chance to practice without freaking out. And every small win is a deposit into your confidence bank. It adds up. Don't underestimate the power of showing up, even when your voice is shaky. Now for one of my favorite tools. Tip number 3, pause on purpose. When we're anxious, we tend to talk super fast, like we're trying to outrun the anxiety. But that usually just makes things worse. So here's a strategy. Intentionally slow yourself down. Take natural pauses between thoughts. It helps you gather your thoughts. It makes you sound more confident. And bonus, it actually makes people listen more closely. Silence isn't awkward. It's powerful. Use it. Let it work for you instead of against you. Tip number 4 is a mindset shift that changed everything for me. Stop thinking about what people are thinking of you. Instead, ask, what can I give them? That shift from self-conscious to audience-focused is massive. When you see yourself as someone who's sharing instead of someone who's being evaluated, the pressure eases up. You're not there to be judged. You're there to connect, to inform, to help. Think about someone in your audience who really needs to hear what you have to say. Focus on that one person. Suddenly, it's not about you anymore, and that's freeing. Moving on to tip number 5, breathe like you're training for calm. I know everyone says just breathe, but let's be specific. Try box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale slowly for 6. Repeat that 3 or 4 times before you speak. This isn't just a fluffy relaxation tip. This is backed by science. It helps calm your nervous system, slows your heart rate, and clears the mental fog that anxiety creates. You'll feel more grounded, more present, and way more in control. And now, tip number 6. Embrace the fact that mistakes are going to happen, and it's completely okay. You might stumble over a word, lose your place, or go blank for a second. Here's the thing. That doesn't make you a bad speaker. It makes you human. And most audiences, they love a speaker who's real. If you laugh off a slip-up or take a second to collect yourself, people will root for you even more. You don't have to be flawless to be impactful. In fact, your authenticity is often more powerful than your polish. All right, so let's bring all of this together into a simple, repeatable game plan that you can use before any public speaking situation, big or small. Step 1, outline your talk with bullet points. Step 2, rehearse casually, not obsessively. Step 3, practice speaking in small, low-pressure settings. Step 4, pause intentionally and speak with pace. Step 5, breathe deeply and center yourself. And step 6, accept that you might mess up, and that's totally okay. That's your formula. Keep it simple and keep showing up. The beautiful part about all of this is that you don't need to fix yourself to be a great speaker. You just need to work with your anxiety instead of against it. Confidence doesn't mean the fear disappears. It means you keep going anyway. You keep speaking. You keep trying. And each time you do, it gets a little easier. I promise you, it does. What seems impossible now will one day feel natural, and that's not magic. It's progress. Look, public speaking with social anxiety is no joke. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But it's doable. And you're capable of more than you think. You have something valuable to say, even if your voice shakes while you say it. And there are people who need to hear what only you can share. So don't wait until you feel 100% confident, because chances are you never will. Speak anyway, even if it's just one sentence. That's where growth lives. If this video helped you at all, whether you picked up a new tip, felt seen for the first time, or just needed the reminder that you're not alone, go ahead and tap that like button. Share it with a friend who's been silently suffering through speeches. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button on the Adzakaprat channel, because we've got a whole lot more coming your way. More tools, more stories, and more encouragement to help you thrive even when your anxiety says you can't. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm seriously proud of you for even clicking on this video. It shows you care about growing, and that's brave. Keep showing up, keep speaking up. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.